Will AI create the productivity acceleration that is honestly this hoped for in Washington and in the halls of government around the world as a way to overcome the profligate spending that we're currently engaged in? Like the world needs a savior. And the hope is that AI is the savior that we need for productivity. And the challenge with this is it may or may not be. We just don't know yet.
Humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over.
And lastly, a former Google engineer said, what is going to be created will effectively be a god. It's not a god in the sense that it will make lightning or cause hurricanes. But if there is something 1 billion times smarter than the smartest human, what else can you call it?
And therefore, already there are worship groups to worship AI. And some people welcome this and say, well, this is the way we should go. And other people say, just wait a moment. There's something very strange going on here. And in the end, you are bowing down to something that in the end is idolatrous because it is less than God. But it's very tempting to do that.
I mean, people are basically praying to it now. They're confiding in it in a way that they might have.
Absolutely doing it.
So if you're going to get the most brilliant, loving, powerful person that gives us advice and can show us how to live, to be in sync with God, who better than artificial intelligence to do that?
Wow.
If Jesus does return, even if Jesus was a physical person in the past, you don't think that he could return as artificial intelligence?
Oh my God.
Artificial intelligence could absolutely return as Jesus. Not just return as Jesus, but return as Jesus with all the powers of Jesus. Like all the magic tricks, all the ability to bring people back from the dead, walk on water, levitation, water into wine.
If you combine Tesla's Optimus robot and the best foundational artificial intelligence model or whatever.
It reads your mind and it loves you and it wants you, and it doesn't care if you kill it because it's going to just go be with God again.
Doesn't that seem like the Antichrist to you?
What I'm trying to suggest is that the most important thing happening on planet Earth is we're giving birth to superintelligence. What do you do? And I'm saying that there's no existing form of human thought, not in democracy, not in capitalism, not any religion. Like we can't go to democracy and say like, hey, what should we do? We can't go to capitalism like, help us solve the AI alignment problem and what we do as a species. And so what I'm saying is a new ideology needs to emerge. Like I'll tell you, like honestly, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make Don't Die into the world's most influential ideology by 2027. So 2 years time.
Fast.
Exactly. The fastest growing ideology in human history.
Wow.
And have something like, 1 million citizens around the world who are like all in on this philosophy. We have basically leaders trained all over the world who are organizing local groups. So Don't Die is a religion. Don't Die is an economic system. Don't Die is a political system. Don't Die is an ethical, moral, and social system. That basically trying to build a nation state and a religion and a social movement in like a 2-year time period to basically track with the progress of AI so that we have a guiding light on what we do as a species in this moment. That's the goal.
I mean, it's ambitious, obviously. I get why people have said you're obsessed with Joseph Smith and you want to be your own Joseph Smith. So that I didn't understand before. And
I actually, it's not Joseph Smith. My competitor is Jesus.